I feel like almost all of us at some point in our training, we have that classic aha moment or the mind blown moment or the moment when the light bulb goes off and we say, wow, I've been doing this incorrectly the entire time. And you have that moment and then you start to correct yourself. So today, I want to go over with you guys another one of my mini light bulb moments, okay? This one is big. It really changed my training. So it was a couple years ago. I was on Strava. I wasn't 100% familiar with it, but I had been on it for a couple months. And you know, Strava is almost like a Facebook for runners or athletes. You got people in your neighborhood running, you know, you can send messages to them, comment on their page and make different friends. So there was this particular guy in my neighborhood. I followed him, he followed me back. Everything was cool. You know, I look at some of his runs. He looked at some of mine, like his, he liked mine, back and forth, and we're good. But there was one thing that kind of stood out to me. One day, I went on my easy run, and he had an easy run as well. We both ran about the same distance. I think it was about 6 miles. So 6 miles easy, 6 miles easy for him. At the end of his easy run, I looked at the data and compared mine to his. And on my easy run, my heart rate was about 173. And for him, on his easy run, his heart rate was 141. At that point, I said to myself, what is he doing right that I'm doing wrong? Once I seen that, I immediately reached out and said, hey, we need to link up. We need to talk. I need some assistance with this. And after a couple conversations and phone calls, we became friends, and he ended up becoming my mentor and still is my mentor as far as running is concerned. But after examining my training and all my runs, he told me the one thing us runners don't want to hear. Dude, you need to slow down. Because at that point, my easy pace range was about 8-minute mile to about a 8:30 pace mile, and that was entirely too fast. I wasn't even running that long for me to be having an 8-minute mile easy pace range. Okay. So I immediately brought my easy pace down to about a 10 minute, 30 second easy pace range. And that was a very comfortable range for me. I felt good after the easy run. It felt like an easy run. I wasn't tired, and I can actually have a conversation going on the run, running at that pace. And after running at about a 10:30 pace range, my heart rate slowly started to come down because my fitness was slowly growing. Yes, I was still doing my speed runs as well, but I felt like my body was starting to get conditioned to that easy pace. Then I eventually progressed my easy pace to about a 9:30. And then a 9-minute flat easy pace. Then once my body got acclimated to that, settled in and got conditioned again, I pushed it into the 8-minute something range. Once I finally got my easy run pace into the 8-minute range, I eventually went out and got me a heart rate monitor, which is something I should have bought a long time ago. And surprisingly, the heart rate monitor was almost spot on with the watch. It was about maybe 5 heartbeats per minute off, however you would classify that. And I kept going and I kept going and I kept progressing, and I eventually got it down to about a 8-minute mile pace. Last year in the summer, that was my peak fitness year. And then I ended up getting pneumonia, didn't run for almost a month. So that set me back almost to about like a 9-minute mile pace for my easy run. But I'm making progression now. Now, as I was able to just sit back and take things into perspective, I started to look at it this way. How can I do speed work if my easy runs feel like speed work? Or let's say I'm doing speed work, but my easy runs feel like threshold work. It doesn't make sense. There needs to be a gap in your training. Your easy runs need to feel like almost nothing. And your speed work, okay, now you're tired because you're actually doing real work. Now, as far as heart rate, You're not training your heart rate to drop. You're training your fitness to rise. And you do that by being patient and consistent with your training. Slow all the way down, guys. Even if you have to do a run walk, that's perfectly fine. But bring it all the way down. And eventually, it's going to come to you. And your fitness will grow. That's all I have for you guys today. My name is Tavon Gentry with Gentry Run. Hope you guys are doing well and feeling blessed. I love talking to you guys. If you guys want to just talk and have a chat, you want to pick my brain, you got questions, you need them answered, book a water break session with me. Go to the link, go to gentryrun.com. The links will be posted and we can have a conversation. If you want to jumpstart your running journey, go to gentryrun.com and we can get things going. I can help guide you in the right direction, one-on-one coaching, running plans, whatever you need. Until next time, you guys, love you guys. Gentry Run, be blessed.